Wake Up with Jim and Saab is exclusively on Spotify.
If you want to start your own podcast, check out anchor.fm.
And if you want to be notified when we have new episodes, click the follow button on Spotify. If I slow down, will the ending be on?
Welcome to the Wake Up with Jim and Saab podcast.
Good morning.
Morning. Grabe.
If you're watching, hindi pala tayo video pod, but this is a snippet. We have, so stupid, never mind. Can we do it again?
Wag na.
I forgot we were not gonna do a video pod.
Okay lang.
But anyway, so we're not doing a video pod, but nag-makeup ako because I'm trying to like brush up on my makeup skills. I haven't done it in a long time. And myself, ano na lang, just wanted to share na been experimenting. I think I got inspired by Rihanna's Super Bowl performance. In fairness, you know, di ba yung Super Bowl, they never pay their artists, whoever performs. But it's very strategic eh. I guess billionaires can afford to not get paid, right? Because it's strategic. Yung music streams niya, whoa. After that, Fenty, 800% up. So anyway, talking about Fenty Beauty, I was just like, you know what? Because I have moisturizer from Fenty Beauty. Jim is totally tuning out. I have moisturizer from Fenty Beauty and it's mwah. Na lang, just saying like, it's my thing now. It's been my dream since breakfast.
This breakfast?
It's a quote from The Office. It's been my dream since lunch.
So it's your dream to have
just like
Fenty?
No, it's not. Just like, I want to master my own makeup. I don't want to be a makeup artist to others. I just want to master my own makeup. Because I still mess up.
You want to get into makeup.
Making up myself.
You're really good at that. Like you do it in the car.
I do it. Yeah.
You do it like, you can do it in 5 minutes.
Pero I'm not, hindi ako magaling mag-test drive ng product. So I'm like always using one brand after the other. But it's really different Tapos parang yung setting spray makes a whole lot of difference.
I like the setting spray.
You don't even know what that is.
Ginanon nyo na ako eh.
Oh yeah, what does it do?
Nung launch.
What does it do?
Bago nyo ilagay yung stuff.
No, what does it do? No, that's primer.
After nyo ilagay lahat ng shit, i-spray. No?
Ay, yung ginamit sa'yo yung Kryolan, yung
Para
parang
hindi
hairspray.
gumalaw.
Yes. Kasi alam na, si Ate Jillian eh. So before tayo mag-go on stage, before tayong sumalang, may ganun kasi alam niyang papawisan tayo, ganyan. For the makeup to hold, the use setting spray. So that's what I am trying to test drive now. What's a good setting spray? How long would it last? Because pawisan ako eh, haba ng episode. Anyway, so this is my TED Talk. Woo! Where do we go from here? All right.
Ako naman, if there's one thing na talaga na akong ibubudol. So today, this morning, what I did.
What's your dream since breakfast?
To have a constant diet of...
So hindi ka nag-breakfast?
To have a constant diet of warm and cold exposure.
Okay. Here we go again, I guess. On to the cold plunge discussion.
If may bubudol talaga ako sa inyo guys, it's the heat exposure. Thank you, Oasis Sauna. You guys are the best.
In fairness, nagsauna rin ako kanina.
Nagsauna ka kanina?
After the workout.
Kaya pala mainit.
Okay ba? Losers. And it's like, oh wow, relatable. This is so relatable. Oh my God, like the sauna was left on.
So
ang
ginagawa ko, nag-sauna ako, maximum heat, then straight to ice bath. Woo! While doing the Wim Hof method.
Great. No, it's really, kasi ang tagal kong nasa funk eh. And it's great na we're getting back into
this. Yeah, kasi we were sick. We were sick pa.
Medyo tumagal yung New Year, New Me start natin. Hindi ba?
Kasi mo? But for me, like, again, this was a real wake-up call. That's, again, I know I joke about all these things, pero honestly, we're just at that age. And like, ang dami ko, I'm really reading up on, it's different when you have kids. Eh. Parang, like, ako, like, kaya nga, we've been talking about it, and I guess we're gonna continue talking about it. How we're gonna move into, trying to go into a whole whole foods, plant-based diet.
This is a health podcast now. A funny one.
Anyway, today we're gonna do
that's a good idea.
We're gonna do a malibag, but before that,
Oh. Ay, meron din akong list.
meron akong question pala.
Oh.
Okay, bago tayo magmalibag.
Okay.
Okay.
Ano?
How do you, when, kung ano mag-jowa kayo, okay? And I think this has happened to us like a lot of times, right? Like, warning your partner about someone. Like, what is the most effective way? Let's say, kung ano ganito. Jim and Saab. Jim knows that Saab's friend, let's call her Voldemort. Okay?
Sounds not evil.
So let's say si Voldemort, hate na hate ko siya. Alam
Okay.
kong kupal siya. Alam kong bad for this person is toxic for you, and ikaw, you have that defense na you have this defense na we're friends, like we were friends since high school. Ano yung best way to
Effective.
tell your partner, o what do you think are the most effective ways to say na para gumana?
Yeah.
Because the usual problem is she's an ass, she's evil, and then ikaw, no, friend ko si Voldemort,
Yeah.
and it'll be a constant battle until someone gets hurt or it affects the relationship. Case in point. Yung pinaka-worst natin.
What?
Si Voldemort talaga.
Who?
Diba? There was this one friend of Saab, if you listen to a previous very, very old episode of ours, yung parang naka-bathrobe kami.
Oh
Yun ba yun?
yeah. Hindi ko alam.
Anyway.
Sounds sexy. Should do that again.
We should. So there's this one friend of Saab, the most negative person ever. As in, talagang alam ko na, tangina tong taong to. Sobrang nega. Ano yun? Inggitera. And like, there are some people that just really want to watch their friends burn.
I still don't think she's like that.
Oh my God, Sabi.
I still don't think she's that.
Even after what happened?
Honestly, I think she's just, as in, she doesn't want to see me burn. Hindi siya ganon. She's really just like, I don't want, that doesn't, I feel like honestly, there's like some emotional thing na parang, maybe she's not very, ano ba?
No, here's the thing. Is she a good friend or not?
She's not a good friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she a friend?
I don't think she's evil though.
Okay, sige. Let's take out evil. Do you think she's a good friend?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Do you think it would have been a good investment in staying friends with her?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So this person, which I kept telling Saab, na please. Actually, kaya nga in my guide question nga, in my, what do you do when shit hits the fan? Kasi ako...
Jim does like, see, told you, see, ano. Oh my God, you do that to everyone. You do that to me, you do that to Candy, you do that to everyone. Ano, see? Face. Ano, sabi sa'yo. Tagal ko nang sinabi yun eh. Ano, dolphin laugh.
O-ish. Hindi, pero kasi I'm always right. Pagdating sa ganito.
It's not,
Pagdating sa ganito, alam ko talaga eh.
No.
Alam ko talaga eh.
No.
Lahat.
No, actually hindi naman.
Isa-isayin
That's one.
Isa-isayin natin.
That's one.
Isa-isayin natin. So anyway.
But you know what? It kind of also maybe affects na rin how I see them because you're so...
Oh, come on. Here's the thing, okay? to all the pod kids, this is what happened. This friend of Saab...
Huwag natin pag-usapan yun.
I think I have to.
Okay, sige, sure.
I think it was just, it's a blatant... Parang
sure, it was like...
It automatically confirms everything that I was saying.
Yeah.
So I was saying this person is bad, she's not a good friend, she different values, she's very mean, nega, says mean shit. And anyway... We see her.
Did she say a lot of mean shit?
To me?
Yeah?
She'd always be like, Jim. Like, parang she'd always be like, di ba nga, I told you na nung high school pa lang. Like, high school pa lang, she was always mean to me. You know? So, anyway.
She's not the supportive type.
She's not, basta she's like an asshole.
Okay, yeah. She's a bitch.
She's a bitch. So, she, after Pancho was released from the hospital in such a trying time, she was there for work.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a fucking, what do you call this? So, member of a shoot.
Yeah.
Okay? She was a part of the team. She was being paid to be there. Okay?
I'm the one who referred her.
Aside from being a friend.
I gave her that job.
Aside from being a friend, she was being paid to be there.
Yeah.
So number one.
Honestly, though, I got her not as a friend. I hadn't talked to her in a long time.
But I was telling you, even in the beginning, because I was part of the shoot cycle, this person, it's not only that I hate this person.
She didn't even do her
She's
job
one of
well.
she's one of the few people that I really hate. I can
Okay,
genuinely
sige.
say that.
Okay.
Heart of blackness.
Okay.
Okay?
You hate her?
Yeah.
No, don't say that.
I do. So.
No,
I
don't
do.
say that.
Sorry.
No, there's no. You don't hate anyone.
Okay, sige.
Okay.
Sobra naman tong hate police na to.
Sorry.
She's really just very, 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 very horrible person.
Just let it go. Don't even think about
I
it. So
know.
don't hate her.
Wala na nga akong bagahe about it eh. Wala na nga
Oh,
akong...
really? See, sounds like it.
Hindi, kasi I'm remembering the feelings of having her in my life and it's triggering all these... Ugh!
Kaya nga, let's not talk about it na.
Kakwento ko lang yung finality.
Okay, fine.
So, she's being paid to be there. And as soon as we get there, she's like, oh, hassle. Like, dude, like, parang tagal na ng shoot na to. So, like, here we go. And then
I guess I'm just really patient.
Yeah, you are very, very patient. For me, that's fine. If you're a bad professional, everything. It's just that this is just the pinnacle of all the mean things she's said for the longest time.
This is the dumbest thing she said.
And this is the meanest and like, yeah, dumbest. And like, she actually said,
I remember it.
while Saab was carrying Pancho, and we just came from the hospital, she said, doesn't he talk? Or doesn't he do anything?
Is that what she said?
Yeah, that's what she said. Like, what? He doesn't do anything? Parang she diba?
Oh, that didn't...
Yeah.
Kasi baby pa siya nun eh.
Yun nga, parang sabi niya like...
I thought that's what she meant, na parang, oh, I guess babies don't really do much.
No. She said like...
I know what she said. That was very stupid.
What was it?
She said, I meant, parang sayang, I really wanted the twins.
Yun, parang, as if
And I
parang
was like,
sayang, parang gusto ko ng twins eh.
I was like, sorry, ha?
So, if you're listening, can you please say it with me? See?
I know.
What a horrible human being. And ako for me...
I know, but prior to that, I could take anything because it didn't bother me.
Yeah. Pero ang sinasabi ko, the reason why I'm not naman spracking like cat person. Can you call me out?
No.
I'm not cat.
You're not. As long as you're not like lutong bad words.
I'm not catting.
No, you're not.
I'm not cat pooping.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're not cat.
I'm just being being...
Yeah. Jim's talking about our other episode, Pusang Ina Naman Bash, if you want to listen to that one and hear him get really angry.
I'm just being animated.
Yeah.
Anyway, ako for me, parang there's a difference between being tactless.
Yeah.
And she's just had a history of not being tactless.
She has absolutely no self-awareness.
Like, for me, it's not even that, sabi. It's not that, Promise.
And she's selfish.
She's selfish.
That's
like, parang, you're not gonna bring me home, dude. Parang ganon. Like, parang...
No, and it's like, parang... Oh, you're telling me, like, fuck, you really, really looking forward to the twins? I'm like, what do you think I feel? You know?
Yeah, like, ganon siya ka... Anyway.
And she never said, like, I'm really sorry about what happened.
Yeah, walang ganon.
None of that.
Hey guys, how are you guys? Walang ganon. As in, naalala ko parang, oh, this buffet sucks. Puro ganun.
Yeah.
Kaya, sorry, when I say evil and darkness, it's just like, I've never heard a positive thing come from her mouth since I've known her?
Yeah, well, God bless her.
Absolutely nothing.
It's sometimes you just have to let go of people.
So anyway, I don't want to, it's not about a bashing of this person that no one knows. It's, again, so we were in a situation na you had this friend and you've had multiple friends. Ang dami pa pala, biglang naalala ko na lahat. As in, Saab had a bunch of friends na I was like,
I know, that's why I don't have any friends anymore, Jim.
na these people are like really, really bad for you.
Yeah.
And it turned out that they did something bad in the end, right?
Yeah.
So how could I have dealt with it better?
Yeah. So I think for me, we all go through this. I mean, lucky for you if you never had any toxic friends. And not to say they're evil people, because I really feel like, people just go through different life stages. And sometimes you outgrow them and they're still there in the whole like, I don't know who I am, so I'm gonna like just, I don't know, parang, gets mo. Parang, ayoko kasi I don't ever want it to be like, I'm right, you're wrong, so we're not friends anymore. Because I'm better than you. I never want it to be like that. For me, it's like, well, at that time, I feel like, tama, we don't share the same values. I'm not saying my values are better than yours. And we just don't share the same interests. And I feel like I'm not liking myself when I'm with you. And maybe you feel the same way when you're with me.
Wait, but
diba?
you're talking na about you dealing with a friend, right?
Yeah.
Pero my question first is your partner.
That was a preamble.
Okay.
That was a preamble.
Oh.
So, for me, we have our own thresholds, Ren. It's never nice. It's just the same as trying to quit smoking. Right? It's like, I'm not saying smokers are evil, but it's not for everyone. So if your partner doesn't like you smoking, the worst thing to do is be like, I absolutely forbid you to smoke. Or saying
gets.
like, ano ba yan? Yosi ka na naman?
Yeah.
It'll make the person defensive and like, what? Right? Same way with your friends. Na parang you grew up with them.
Yeah, it's
basically, it's like, what? It's always been like this.
Way.
It's normal.
Parang bagong boyfriend kita. Like, that's what you could have felt towards me. Na parang, dude,
like,
I know
them.
I know what's toxic and what's not toxic for me. You could have done that. And
in
fairness
like
to you, you weren't
I wasn't defensive.
You weren't, because I was kind of, ngayon lang naman ako naging ganitong ka open eh. Hindi naman ako parang kupal na, Sab, tangina, no way. Don't ever hang with them.
No.
We would still hang out with all these people, right?
But it did get stressful for me because I knew you didn't like being in their presence. And when I would, parang, oh no, ini-invite tayo, tapos parang I'm sure hindi gusto ni Jim. But I respected that, you just didn't want to be around these people. So I guess it came down to me seeing more of, parang along the way, nakikita ko na parang, we're really growing apart. Kasi nga, Want more fun stuff outside our podcast? Come join our Podjon community.
You'll get access to exclusive content such as live coaching sessions, hangouts via Zoom, live podcast recordings, exclusive discounts, spontaneous live streams, and more.
Focus with me on our co-working sessions at Discord and let's be productive together.
Looking for career advice or fun recipes? Or do you just want to join in on our jamming sessions with Pancho and Vito?
Took you a while.
Talagang literally nag-jamming kami ni Pancho and Vito and we stream it live. Anyway, subscribe to jimandsab.com for just $5 and you'll get access to all of these.
We also have a monthly life coaching session, like we said, via Zoom where I talk to pod kids and give them advice. Yes, qualified life coach yarn.
And the best thing about this whole thing is 100% of our monthly proceeds go to our chosen beneficiaries in partnership with Cerebral Palsy Epilepsy Family Awareness and Support Group PH.
They are our heroes of the month, the children with special needs and their families. And this cause is especially close to our hearts because, well, you know why. So your subscription really means a lot to us.
We hope to see you on our next hangout. Nag-enjoy ka na, nakatulong ka pa.
Yay.
Love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what was my mistake?
I think the better thing to have done is like more of just in passing and like casually and like
Support.
asking more.
Why? Was
Asking
I
questions.
this animated? Hindi naman.
Medyo like parang,
Hindi. Sabi,
Diba?
I wasn't naman like, no fucking way. I would
with
be,
Voldemort you were.
With Voldemort, dati
Yeah.
ba?
Yeah.
Okay, sige, kasi wild talaga si
Yeah,
Voldemort.
yeah.
Pero with everyone else, it would always be like,
It was slow.
it would always be, it was like, hey, let's have lunch with Draco. I'd say, how would I react?
Parang, Ganun, parang, it's like, whoa.
Hindi
Pass it.
naman.
No, but that's really
Grabe
how,
naman how
that's
you-
really how, it's just true.
Ganun ako.
Yes. Yes. Nung matagal na tayo, siyempre nung start, sama-sama ka, di ba? Kasi, di ba? Nung start,
Anong
sama-sama
matagal
ka.
na tayo?
Nung
Oo.
ano na, like siguro ilang, I mean, through the years, you're just like, okay lang.
Yeah.
And, I guess, ayun.
Okay, so I think ako naman,
To be fair, I don't know if you're comfortable talking about this, but to be fair, it's very valid, your discomfort, because there was a lot of, it was harassment what they were doing to you.
the other,
Yeah.
yeah.
Diba? Na,
Well,
just-
I didn't know at the time.
yeah,
But
because it
anyway.
was so normal. Na they would like just touch you everywhere and like be too sweet and forward with you. And for us back then, I was like, oh, that's normal. And then I was like, actually, it makes me really uncomfortable. And then parang, oh, shucks, I'm sorry I put you through that. And I was
But
okay
actually,
with it.
I didn't ano nga eh. Parang that was the one that took long. Kasi parang I was like, okay, this is their dynamic. So
Yeah.
I mean, we never talked about it. I never, di ba? Parang it was just like, kayo na lang. Ganun tayo before.
Yeah.
Like when you'd say, hey, let's have lunch with like Draco. I'd say, kayo na lang.
Yeah.
Kayo na lang.
Yeah.
Parang mag-ano na lang
Yeah.
kayo. Have your own thing. Ako
I
naman.
think the way you could have done it is more of just asking questions or like in a more ano ba, parang mas thought-provoking maybe
Yeah.
to get me to think about it. Not even to get me to conclude that they're not the best people to be around.
Pero the thing is, ang hirap ibigay na advice yan for people kasi not everyone is a counselor or like can really navigate,
find the right words.
find how to ask the questions to bring you to that realization. It's
I
hard.
would be like, kamusta si ganyan? Kamusta si... Sino ba bang...
Let's say, I'd say, kamusta si Voldemort?
Kamusta si Voldemort?
Do you really,
No, that's na. Yun pala.
Mali yun?
Yeah. Kamusta si Voldemort? Talaga. So...
matagal na kayong friends.
Oh, yeah, that's yeah.
So matagal na siyang kupal?
Ano ba? Ewan ko. I'm sure there's a way to be like making the other person and not just like manipulating them, ha? Not just, I mean, not manipulating them, but more of you being genuinely curious. How well does your partner even really know this person? Diba? Kasi parang,
Okay, yeah.
what have you guys been through ba? Like,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
are you just like hanging out during the good times,
Doon nag-iba.
party days?
Sabi,
Yeah.
doon nag-iba. I remember that. We had that
Because
conversation.
during the hard times, where are they?
I remember we had that conversation and even before that, before we had hard times, like I asked you, like this is a different set of friends naman. I asked you and then ikaw mismo ang naglabas, nagsabi na, parang wala pala kami masyado na pagdaanan nitong group na to, group of friends. With you naman sa akin, ikaw nakakatawa. You've always been blunt. Like, parang, blech. Ay, ganon yun. Si mga yun, ugh.
Yeah, but I'd still go.
But you'd still go. Which was honestly, if I can give feedback, that was harder.
Why?
Kasi parang, you would
Because
say,
I kept wanting to give them a chance.
Hindi, kasi you didn't package it that way. It would be like, ugh. Parang, pero sama ako. So syempre, sasama kita knowing na she doesn't like these people.
Oh, but I would always enjoy, Hindi naman ako, sama ako, tas parang
That's
tahimik
true.
lang.
That's
Excuse
true.
me, I'm enjoying naman,
That's
no?
true. Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
And then what about yung akin, yung isa na
I never gave you shit for it. Like, pag uwi, parang, I didn't have a good time.
How about yung isa na parang yung, what, kasi you talked about the smoking analogy, right? And then I had this one friend at work na you didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, don't fucking reply, don't fucking talk to that person. So,
what?
Why did...
No, it didn't work, right?
It was stressful, yeah.
But it didn't work. It didn't make you stop talking to that person.
Well, yeah.
Because it's like she's being, Saab's being a little irrational. And, you were very sweet and understanding to a certain extent. But it was like, when I was being irrational and being like, you better not. Because, no. And then that wasn't the best way to communicate that. But in the end, see? Ano?
Hindi yun kasi yung C nung Voldemort. Hindi.
Nag-text sa'yo night before our wedding?
Yun na naman.
Ano?
Why is that such a big deal?
Making it about her na hindi siya invited?
Why is it such a big deal to text before the night before a wedding? I would text someone the night before a wedding.
Honestly, that's like, how much was she thinking of you? It was a long message. It was highly inappropriate.
Pero I could text someone like, hey, congrats tomorrow. It's your big day.
Yeah, that's how much like you're thinking about them. Hindi ka nga invited eh. Ba't siya nasa isip mo? So honestly, if someone's getting married, honestly, even if friend ko siya nung college, hindi ako invited, bakit ko siya yung message the night before the wedding? It wouldn't even be in my head.
Kung hindi ka invited?
Parang hindi ako invited. That means we weren't even close enough. Hindi ako invited. So it's like, why would it even stick to you na Jim's getting married at this date? Like, why do you even know? She was in love with you. Pod kids, assemble. Charot. Totoo kasi, pero it didn't work. But then she was, I don't know how it turned out. Na she was really like, she was almost the cause of, us not ending up together because.
Di naman.
Not because of her. But
naman. The one time that please.
We should talk about another podcast of how we almost broke up.
Okay, but everyone please relax, ha.
You're
making it seem like it's
Jem
these two things are connected and like there's something going on. Absolutely not.
Jem didn't do anything. Because if you had...
sobrang hindi connected ito.
Connected kasi andun siya.
So, pero hindi siya connected, sabi. Ano ba?
Excuse me, how are you gaslighting me?
It's so not connected.
Well, that's for me to say.
It's abangan. Next episode.
Good teaser.
Yeah.
Good talk.
That was really nice.
A malibag is for another episode.
Yeah.
That's it for today.
Bye.
Bye.
We back.
On Meta.
We back.
Join the new official group for Afterpod Kwentuhans at bit.ly/podkidsafterparty.
Also, we always love hearing what you guys think. So share your stories and tag us on Instagram at Wake Up with Jim and Saab, at Jim Bacaro, and at Saab Mangalona.